Cause, all right, y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you for being on both of my Facebook Lives at once.
Hello, everyone.
She on two Facebook Lives, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and switch devices real quick. We're gonna hand off the phone to my man Brian's. What's happening, Brian's?
Hey, how y'all doing?
How you doing, Brian's?
I'm fine.
You fine?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm live.
Stay tuned, yo. Ray Wimley's gonna do something for us. I'm trying this iPad thing, and it ain't working out quite like we wanted it to. No. So we transferred from the iPad back to the iPhone. We'll see y'all on that platform. Stay tuned, though. Stay tuned. We gonna merge them. We gonna merge them.
Okay.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me. That was really a great experience.
Doing a little bit of warm up, getting ready for the performance. This is local artist Wimley.
Anything like I said, the Facebook Live.
What's going on, man? How y'all doing? It's Ray. We're Unscripted. We finna give y'all a taste of some hip hop music. Y'all, I do it. And y'all know we got a street show tonight on Frenchman if y'all want to catch me in the band. We back in town for a bit. Let's get these instrumentals ready, you feel me?
What's your warm up process?
Warm-up process?
Take them in there so we can do sound check out here.
I don't know, man. It depends from day to day, but I like to keep it. I think sometimes I go through some of my old verses, and then when I freestyle, I always try to say something that I'm directly feeling. A lot like what she was saying earlier, something being in sync with myself, and that way I don't have to really force anything. It just comes out naturally.
Awesome.
So that's my process, man.
Let's talk about the state of hip hop. How do you feel about it?
I think hip hop is what, about 43 years old, 45 maybe. So I say it's having like a midlife crisis.
Interesting.
So that would be what it is. It's getting a lot of money. It's been exploited a lot. You got different people in different cultures who are in it now, and it's the second biggest export in America. So with that being said, anything with money has a tendency to get diluted. But I think it's a lot of wealth still in the culture. You just got to find it. And with we fortunately live in a world where the radio and TV doesn't directly influence what we listen to because we got the choice of the internet. So I actually like that idea of it. Like, you can have a cult following and you don't have to be a mainstream artist. You don't have to go through a record label. You can be independent and build your own brand. So that's where I think hip hop's at right now. But I think it'll get back to the originality. And once people who are like,
we got 20 seconds to be back.
People who are really serious about hip hop start to figure out how to manage to put it in a position of where, like...
And we're back, y'all. Welcome back to the Misbelief Radio Show, live on WBOK AM 1230. We are here, episode number 28, I believe, huh? Yeah, if you want to check out the last 27 episodes...
28.
What?
That's not 28 in Spanish.
How do you say it?
28. Is that right?
Hey, 20, is it?
20, 28.
28, okay.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm not bilingual. My bad. Whatever.
28.
So, yeah, episode 28. If you want to hear the last... Well, I just learned something. I don't know how to say my 20s in Spanish. Anyway, I'm DC Pro. I was saying 28. Check out the other 27 episodes at TheMisbelief.podbean.com. Also on iTunes if you're in the podcast. And I love my colorful cast of creative kids that are here as my co-host. Who's this to my left side?
It's that actor guy, Mr. Bats in the building, and leave him still here.
What's happening, Mr. Bats? And keep going to the left side. Who that is over there?
It's Jay Steele keeping it real.
Keeps it real. Jay Steele. Over in the booth, three of my favorite people. Who that is? One more time, Miss Mastermind. Who that behind you? The astronaut. He's out of this world. He's gonna be the only man that decided to be an astronaut after he turned 30. And then what you got, Madania? I'm sorry, and then Malik. Good to have you here, Malik, man. Thanks for being here. Mastermind, what song was that you just played, brother? Oh, right. I knew that. Age Over Easy. We love that song here on this show, man. And we love us some Tango Bangers in general. But here's our second interview for this episode, y'all. We're here with one of my favorite hip-hop artists here in the city. We're here with...
Come on, man.
Come on, get it together.
Take two.
Let's try it again. Come on. Take a breath.
Here with two very talented hip-hop artists here in the city. You guys, we're here with Mr. Ray Wimley and Mr. Unscripted. Can we get the claps for him?
Jill!
Yes, indeed. Two amazing freestyle artists. What's happening, Unscripted?
Chilling, man.
Chilling.
Just left the block.
Just left the block.
Just left the block.
Now, when you say that, y'all was doing some street performing, I take it, right?
Yeah.
I heard y'all was doing that a couple nights ago.
Very legal.
Something very legal.
Yeah, serving words.
Good,
serving
man.
words.
Unscripted, you from Chicago, yeah?
I moved here from Chicago. I'm originally from Gary, Indiana. GI's in the building.
Oh, that's where Michael Jackson's from. And the whole Jackson family from Gary?
They are. Yes, they are. Grew up right down the street from me.
Don't act like that ain't.
I feel like he gets that a lot though. The way he responds.
Oh,
okay.
No, it is a big deal.
Yeah, because he was like somebody said, you from New Orleans?
Yeah.
Jazz, right? Juvenile and jazz.
Hey, Master P.
And gumbo and things, right?
You from the third one?
I'd be like, yes. So, and then, so you've been here for how many years?
Actually, a year and a half. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ain't been that long.
Get on the
Ain't been that long, bro.
Ain't been that long. Okay, and then to your right side we have Mr. Ray Wimley.
Yeah.
Right? He's from Arkansas.
Yeah.
He's been here for how long?
8 years.
8 years. Good to have you, man. It's your second time here on the Misbelief Radio Show.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm glad y'all had me back, man. This was so.
Of course, man. Last time you was here, we put on some random beats and had you freestyle to them beats, and you were impressive as always.
Oh, thank you, man. Y'all never had a musical selection like that.
Good.
It was very
Just to get
interesting.
some original here on the Misbelief Radio Show. So you went to LA a little while ago, huh?
Yeah.
How long were you there?
We there for the first time a month and second time for about three and a half weeks.
Okay, you got some work done, huh?
Yeah, so we got a live album coming out with me on the project.
Nice.
So expect some new music.
Please.
It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be bar heavy.
When can we expect that?
That's crazy. I don't know.
No,
But the only reason
no,
why
man,
is
when?
because we want to make sure that it's
Right.
like perfected. Yeah, and it's gonna be out within the next couple months. I can't say that much.
Okay. And Unscripted, you working on something too?
I am. I'm working on living to be a righteous brother. That's what I'm working on.
Okay. And it's an everyday
No,
task.
actually,
It's a full-time job.
I host a show in Chicago. I'm actually getting ready for that one in October. I do this event called Erotic. So I'm waiting. That's October 13th.
Erotic?
Erotic. Yeah, it's called. Yeah, it's live. What I do is I host an event where I have live entertainment, poets and vocalists. I handpick every artist. This is a show I've been doing for like 7 years. Not to name drop, one of the biggest shows I did, I had Vivian Green on my show.
Oh,
on
love her.
So that's what I'm gearing up for currently. Other than that, just rocking out. Cause I'm really a poet, but I can rap. So
That's cool. Come on, Jazz. Hopefully we got Rise, Grind, and Shine by Ray Wimley queued up. On DJ Mastermind. Do we have Rise, Grind, and Shine by Ray Wimley queued up? It's queued up? Okay, so cool. We're going to take a break and play Rise, Grind, and Shine by Ray Wimley. In the meantime, stay tuned to the Facebook Live. We got a live performance from Ray Wimley and Unscripted. We're going to have it out there and on our personal sound stage that we created. So stay tuned to Misbelief Radio Show, y'all, and don't get nothing on you.
nothing.
We got the one.
Yeah, let's see how that will. Oops.
Come on.
We can test
Performance is coming up on deck. Jessica, are you a hip hop fan?
Say what?
Are you a hip hop fan?
Say what?
A hip hop fan.
Yeah, I'm a hip hop fan.
Who's your people?
I hate when people ask me that question. I don't know. I listen to songs. I don't really have like a favorite artist, I would say.
We gotta get this done while the song is playing. You ready? You ready? We got
You know,
We got some
Hey, you guys. Thanks for tuning in to the Misbelief Radio Show, the Facebook Live version.
The YouTube live version. The YouTube version too. DC.
And the YouTube.
Not in the Instagram.
The Instagram. Yeah, and you watching on YouTube. Y'all ready? Here's Ray Wimley. We got some wild songs.
yeah.
We got Ray Wimley and Unscripted.
Out we go. Out my bed, he said, let's go. Look, I be rapping every single day. I can using passion. This is what it is. Look, I became a man. Last year I had my son. Look, I hold him in my hand and let him know I gotta grind. It's just a part of that plan with my daughter. You already know that going hard to take the beat, then I gotta murder it. Guess that's a contradiction. I see the world we going through, man. Look, don't wanna visit that negative. I dwell in positive. My intuition for for the people that's around. Glad that y'all listen with the cameras. Facebook Live, we go on hammer. Know that shout to MC Batman, fly by night when I be rapping every single day. I think I'm super nice, coolin'. When Unscripted, dog, it's just one of them lights, but we do it every single day, dog. In spite of their plan.
Career playing, I flow freezy. Sit back and then you know that I can do it so easy. Believe me, I see you got your camera or better iPhone. Sit back, I'm relaxing, WB, okay, like I'm on. DC Paul's a comedian and we flow too. I like them dreads and you know how we gon' do. Me and Ray all night, every single day. We working so hard and I take you up in classes, teaching classes. 20/20 vision through them glasses. And I be flowing tracks through thicker than molasses. Your turn, you burn.
I burn, man, it's crazy when I rap, I feel like forever concerned. Look, my heart is filled with fire, that's burning right. We take them higher every single day, look, day and night. That's Kid Cudi, chillin', man, go on, throw a word, look, exit, coolin' and exit, man. A lot of people do, but you don't keep it real, but I spit to give them chills. Madania in the building, dog, he laughing for real. It's cool, though, he silver shoes, man, silver shoes, dog. That's the slipper like I give to my Cinderella, I let her know. Every single time when I spit, look, I gotta bust a flow. I be on the corner, make music, I come to give a tattoo. Every single time, permanent like a tattoo. It's these lyrics that I put on their mind. I got to go in the hyperbolic time, trying to go cool. I went through a headband. Okay, it's like LeBron when he took it off though in Game 6. I think in 2015 is that it. The domino keep it legit. It might have been 2014. That's when I had met my queen, dog, in 14. Lee trying to come back when I rap and I spitting facts like every single day. Look, I'm through, so I'm finna pass it back. WDOK.
That means the radio. Give me the instrumental and me and Ray, there we go. We started spitting legit, guarantee that it be raw. Some of the illest MCs that you done see on this floor. Misbelief, that's a punch that he makes. Now I be rhyming so quick and that makes no mistakes, but I make the earthquakes of this cold as my birthday. When it come to NC Unscripted, this first rate. Mark facts, I couldn't get the word straight, but I makes bats. Bats that be working in the night like Batman. I be that man with that plan. Now it's time for me to switch ambidextrous, right or left hand. I got a lot left. I be moving like Jeff or better yet like Curry, cause I'm spicy. Like me there are none. I'm too original. Moving if it's analog or even if it's digital. Critical thinking, man, this is what I'm doing while rapping. They just marinating these words when I spit and use my passion every single day, man. I feel like I can't crash, got too much to lose, man. I go and get it off with a flash, man. I see what's going on. That's why I be holding on. Truth in one hand, but I spit it from my blood and bone. This is why I rap, man. I swear it's pretty sweet. When my woman used to kiss me on my cheek, I had the weak tears coming from my eyelashes, man. It was so hard days I was going through. Was feeling so scarred, but I persevered. I recognize it. Knew I seen in your house in the building. I recognize it. This is why I do it, man. I spit it's nothing to it, man. It's coming through my mind. 5, 4, 2, 1. Bling, bling, never shine like the bottom of the shoes. Everybody looking nice, man. It's over. Let's conclude.
When does this project drop? I don't know. It's coming soon. What's the name of it? Venice Beach live album coming soon.
So amazing.
That was dope. Wasn't that dope?
That was amazing.
On top of the dome, man. Talented.
And we literally just came off the block, like for
dope.
Our mind already spent like 4 minutes.
We got like a minute, we got like 2 minutes before we back on the air. Man, y'all stick around, man. Okay. Man, don't you give us something else we can play?
Okay, I got you.
We need more songs.
That was amazing.
Unscripted, you record too?
Your turn.
What? Me? Whoa, what? Nah. I can't do
I'm a
that.
poet, baby. Oh my God, it's hot.
Huh?
It's hot. Oh, okay. It's hot. You feel me? Lord.
Yeah, so it's so warm in here, y'all.
They're punishing us.
That sounds like
Is that Hyphy?
yeah, that's
That's Hyphy Gallivant, man. That boy, that.
boy, special.
Yeah, he's
I'm
special.
gonna do the rest of the show like this.
Really?
You wouldn't be mad.
No.
Ah.
What is this?
I gotta pee, y'all. I might go pee throughout this and just sit this
Are we having a
out.
misbelief misses section?
One.
I can make one out of what I'm gonna do for.
Well, no, it's already 8:15.
Oh no, we got time to knock. We have to knock things out.
Mm-hmm.
See what's going on. Yeah, we got to knock things out.
All the guests showed up at the time they showed up. Man, Hyphy been making some good ass music, man. He play bass.
We need to get him on Thursdays.
I was trying
Like everybody on Thursdays.
You gonna do a set on Thursday?
Well, yeah, just come and sit in or something.
To sit on the base?
Yeah, to sit in on like intermission or something. I don't know.
Like Raheem did?
Mm-hmm.
This is, okay, yeah.
I mean, if that's cool with y'all.
I like the format we have in the give us 10 seconds.
Stuff going on tonight.
Hey, you guys, and we are back. We are back. That was a new single from Prince. I'm just playing. I'm pretty sure that's Hyphy Gallivant, right? What's the name of that song? Straighten It Out. He got 2 songs that we like now, man. Hyphy, I see him at the Jazz Market on Wednesdays. He's from somewhere else in Louisiana, but such a talented little dude. So I forget. I be forgetting.
Nowhere else matters.
It's a town called somewhere else.
Talented dude, man. By the way, this is the Misbelief Radio Show with your homie, DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio. And you know, me and all my good friends is here right now. Who's this to my right side?
It's your boy Madania Graves, the future astronaut.
Hey, future astronaut. Who's that over there?
Straight still keeping it real and sending sparkles and glitter and love for the shooting.
Thank you so much, because we're so missing out on the sparkles and the glitter and the love and the unicorn urine. That she normally reeks of. She reeks of unicorn urine.
She reeks of unicorn urine.
No.
Wait, no.
But no, unicorn urine probably smells good.
Exactly.
Man.
Exactly. So that scent that emotes from Oshun is unicorn urine.
And it smells better than anything else that
I think if she was here, she would agree to that. She would probably.
I don't think she would. On behalf of Team Oshun, no, she would.
On behalf of Team
Oshun, she would not.
I mean, I feel like that's like the best. Kalana said, "I want to smell like unicorn urine." I feel like that's of all the unicorn bodily secretions, the best I can do with the tears.
But what you got?
Tears
The
don't have a
tears?
scent.
But I don't want to make a unicorn cry.
No,
This is that
man,
actor
but
guy,
listen.
Mark Bass Bradford, saying that, just to throw my name in there, just to let you know we keep it moving. Yes, it's that actor guy, Mr. Bass, representing the Flower Bass podcast, and I am not a person who wants to abuse the unicorns and make them cry.
No, we can collect the urine so many easy ways. You collect unicorn urine, bottle it. Everybody smell like unicorn piss.
Devin, my oh my, hit them unicorns, they cry.
Who's that in the booth? Who we got in the booth?
Mm-hmm.
And who's that
This
behind
time.
Yeah.
And back there behind Malik, we have Miss Kalana, the lady Martian. She don't mind smelling like unicorn urine. And I wouldn't either. I would lay down and let a unicorn pee on my face.
Oh,
Whoa, we now know.
They wouldn't be golden.
They'll be
purple.
rainbow. They'll be rainbow colors. So I would lay down and I would receive a rainbow shower from a unicorn in my wildest dreams.
Your wildest dreams.
In my wildest dream, get a rainbow shower from a unicorn.
So that is not when you get a simp. Never mind. Keep going. I was about to make it a proper joke.
That's to use your imagination.
Sorry.
on the rainbow shower.
You're gonna get pink eye, sir.
Oh no! I'm hoping I get purple eye. I'm hoping I get
Prince eye. You get Prince eye.
Oh man, y'all think Prince was drinking unit? Okay, you know what?
That's probably what kept him young.
We're getting deep. We're getting too deep. You're right.
Like what?
Thank you, Mastermind.
So all of a sudden, it's an insult if you drink unicorn urine.
But you don't disrespect Father Prince like
All
that.
of a sudden, something wrong with you if you drink unicorn urine.
Ooh. We're giving him compliments and joy and love and stars and unicorn urine and sparkles.
But ever since I found out he was going to dojos and things, he all extra aggressive about all of his points he wanted to make. All his points come with an extra hand gesture that let me know he know how to karate chop and things. It's not only right. You guys, this is one of my favorite segments here on the Misbelief Radio Show. What's going on out here?
What's going on out here?
You heard me? So when we talk about local talking points, I like, man, this is what's going on out here, but I'm going to get back to that later. We talk about local talking points, news, topics, events, places, whatever's happening locally that interests us as millennials. You know what interests me as a millennial? When I first met Bats, he was not singing like he be singing nowadays. and he be singing. So I want to just what's going on out here. The Black Boy Joy is happening in New Orleans. The angry man, that actor guy, Mr. Betts, be singing. Give us your heard me real quick. Let me just see what you got.
You heard me. You heard me. You heard me. You heard me.
That boy got skill and range.
You heard me. Y'all ain't ready for the you heard me, Mr. Betts.
Would you believe he just started?
You know what I'm saying?
What? I can't believe that.
Oh man, he just started.
I cannot tell at all.
Really? Like, would you believe he had no classes?
The hate is stronger than the one on the left.
So, Mr. Betts,
yes.
What's going on out here, my man?
Issa Rae showed up at our alma mater, Mastermind.
Yeah, she would.
Lick.
Where she went?
Did you? They, you. Hear me? Insecure. HBO's on Miss Issa Rae showed up and talked to the masses, and I heard, man, they had like lines, like she was supposed to talk at 7. They had lines from like 5 o'clock stretched out. They had to turn people away.
Oh, yeah.
But everybody that went said they were enjoying themselves, and apparently her grandmother went to Dillard University, so she was already on us. You did. She already knew about the magic of New Orleans, and HBCU love. So yeah, it was good to see, because we always talking about insecure. What you saying, Leak? What you saying? You was there? I feel like Malik was there. See, you're not paying attention, Malik. I just said that. See? What you about to say, Jay Steele?
It was probably dope to be there, to be good, to be in that number.
Did anyone ask about her eye? I just still want to know.
I don't know, but I feel like that would have made news. But who would have been that inappropriate? She came there to speak, and then
I was hoping that she would come to the jazz market afterwards, and if she would have been in my audience, I would have brought it up. I could. How could I not bring it up? I was planning on it. I was planning on it, but she didn't.
I feel like there's an educational way that someone could have brought it up, like the way that when you were shooting that scene where they had to have the ejaculation. You can say that word, right? Because that's a technical term.
You say ejaculate.
When you have the ejaculation into your peripherals and your opticals.
Right on your cornea. Right there on your cornea.
Was it a difficult scene, and how did you go about making that proper for television? You could have probably pulled that off.
No, man, but there is honestly an educational conversation behind that. And about black women and sexuality in 2017.
Oh, there's definitely a conversation about that.
So many black women I know disagree with how black women were portrayed as far as the sexual standards. Because that was very 90s, let's be honest.
No, but that's the thing too. That was what some people were saying. But I into some discussions where some women were saying, no, that is me. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's just the girl. Because I know when I first saw it all go down on that show, which was the conversation. What episode that was? I'm gonna say 7 or 8. I think out of 8, there was number 6. It was 7.
It was 7. I feel like.
But it was the black women. They were talking about sex now in 2017, and some of them
hella blows.
And they were talking about oral sex, and it was like one of them was saying she didn't do it, another one was saying she would only receive, etc., etc. And some people online was like, they felt that they didn't feel that way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
They felt where she was coming from.
Agreed. Some individual women, not into that, but just the way that it was angled on that show was like the light-skinned girl, I got a ring because I do that, and even she said, black women nowadays don't do this, that's why men are dating white women. She said that. She said that. Amanda Seals' character. So the way that it was framed.
But people say that now too. You go into a comment section when some black dude is dating some white woman, then you got this old school.
Yeah, people say that all the time.
Yeah, but we didn't expect the characters on Insecure to be comment section people. We thought they were more complex. But you know what? Some people are like that.
Some people are like that. That's the whole deal when it comes down to the fact that was her voice. She wrote that. That's from her experience. Because even when you watch afterwards,
I never catch those.
Oh, never catch. Well, I catch afterwards, and she explained where she was coming from. That was from her experiences and her girlfriends talk. So I can't tell you that's not how your girlfriends talk.
True. This is true.
We should have some women call in and give their story.
Yeah, man, give us a call. 504-260-9265. Even if you're watching on the Facebook Live, you're not in New Orleans. Use that 504 area code, 504-260-9265. And sure, we'll interrupt our segment if you want to talk about getting in your cornea. That's worth it.
Sexuality for black women in 2017.
What's
going
on out there? So I have a question for y'all. If y'all had the option of, let's say a hurricane comes here today. Not today, not right now, at this very moment.
Please,
not at this very moment, but you have time. But let's say you happen to be on a cruise ship and you happen to stop in New Orleans. Hurricane is coming, it's huge, Category 5. They give you the option, get off the boat, stay in New Orleans, rough it out, or stay on the boat. But the catch is, you're going to cruise to nowhere. You have no idea where you're going. You're going to be on the boat for you don't know how long. There's no set time. and you don't know where you're going when you're coming back, what would you do?
Well, where did this cruise start?
So this happened in Miami.
It started in Miami?
Yeah, as you know, Hurricane Irma, which was supposed to be hitting Miami, and it could be affecting more areas, including the Gulf Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully not. Basically what happened was, it's the cruise line Norwegian, and it's the boat Escape. About a week ago, the passengers knew exactly where they were going. It was supposed to leave from Miami. Once it was, I guess, discovered, established that Irma was probably going to be hitting Miami, they gave them two options, and they basically said, you can get off the boat now.
Okay, so get off like
ride it out
the same
in
spot.
Miami.
So they haven't even left the dock yet, right?
Left yet.
Okay.
Or we are about to take a cruise to nowhere, to the Bermuda Triangle.
Wow.
I don't know where we're going.
What?
Yeah. So they had a few people that got off, but then they also have a lot of people that say, well, I'm going to take that chance and just be on that ship. And the ship is supposedly saying we have enough food, we have enough medicine, we have enough fuel, we're going to be good. But my whole thing with that is, I mean, hurricanes are unpredictable. What if it goes somewhere weird? You could be, and then the whole thing with that too is you don't know where you're going.
I saw Gilligan's Island. You talking about going nowhere? That's what scared me when you say we're going on the cruise. You can at least lie to me and say, look, we're going to this area of the world, and try to play it up like something. Because we said we going nowhere, y'all. We ain't going nowhere. We was about to be in this water.
They just riding it out and dodging, going whichever way it doesn't go.
I would take it.
What about the pirates?
What? I would take it because our ancestors took a boat ride. They didn't know where they was going. They hopped on, and it worked out for some people. I'm just playing.
Yeah, we don't got too good a history with random boat rides.
Yeah, we don't. But honestly, if my options are get off, and like have to fight it out with the hurricane.
A category 5 or 4.
Category 5 on land, but then do you want to be in a hurricane on a cruise ship in the water? Like
I think they said they could get away before that comes.
Yeah. If they could get out of the path of the hurricane and let's just cruise and go somewhere.
Nowhere.
Yes.
No, and go nowhere.
Pac-Man with the boat.
Listen, yeah, I'd be about that. Yeah, let's go. Let's start a new life.
I don't know if I could do it. Let's start a new life. Where you gonna go?
Let's start a new civilization. Everybody on this boat.
In the water?
This is
really?
where it starts.
Really?
Yeah, right here on this boat. And then we're going to start reproducing and multiplying. And before you know it, we're going to be our own sovereign entity. The Norwegian Cruise Lines. Ruled by the Millennial Arsenio. You got to put me in charge.
I can't drink that much water, man. If that boat go down, look, nah, I can't do it.
I would be into that. But that's what's going on out there. So that's a good one. But Donnie, Mr. One Social, what's going on out here?
Oh man, there's so many events happening tonight. One of the events, our boy DJ Rockaway.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we'll be holding it down at the Orpheum Theater in the Ice Pit tonight.
They say it's called Hot Summer Nights, right?
Hot Summer Nights, my brother.
DJ Rockaway and friends. I heard and friends being Chris Styles, DJ
Yes,
Chris Styles, but I don't want to say nothing because I made this up. I ain't gonna lie to you. I made this up. But I know that DJ Jazzy Jeff is in town. He did a show last night.
Yes.
I feel like he got this with DJ Soul Sister. I feel like he got to still be here. And if you know what type of crowd Rockaway and Chris Styles can pull, I made this up. But it ain't far-fetched that one of the end friends might be Jazzy Jeff.
It's not at
all. It ain't far-fetched, so I'm just saying. That's probably where I'm going after the show is over. I'm going to Orpheum Theater, Hot Summer Nights with DJ Rockaway, because that's my DJ, you heard me? But speaking of DJs, man, so this past Thursday at the Carver Theater, you know what happened out here?
Tell them what happened.
The Corner Collective. We started out first, we would do a Thursday spoken word open mic at the Carver Theater upstairs in the Sexy Lounge.
Yes, sir. It's called the Carver Club.
Oh, I thought it was called the Sexy Lounge.
It's the Sexy Lounge.
But man, DJ Chinwa was in that thing, and he really made me. He was after my heart that night, man. He don't just like spin and mix and transition, but it'd be songs that you don't hear all the time, but they just work so perfectly in the vibe. He knows how to cultivate a vibe. I would hope that we can keep him going. But like, check us out on Thursdays at the Carver Theater. But check out DJ Chinwa. Wherever he might be at, man, dude is good.
I actually had a conversation with him the next day, and I didn't know one of his mentors is Whitney, is DJ Prick, who's actually one of my favorite DJs also. And Prick is actually off the chain, so he actually is thinking about bringing in Whitney in on one of the nights and getting him to spend too.
That'd be cool, man, because it was a nice little vibe up in there, and we just gonna keep it going every Thursday at the Carver Theater.
8 p.m.
8 p.m. Yeah, doors open at 7 for the Makers Market,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Yeah, with the DJ be there from the doors open to the end, and it's a dope good night.
And it's free.
And it's free. Yep. And it's dope. And it's a vibe. So DJ Mastermind, what's going on out here? With all ears. I heard that. Yeah. That's pretty exciting. That's out there, but we're gonna take it. Okay. Look, this is true. This is true. Okay, I'm a fan. I can't deny it. Pablo, he's so aggressive. I gotta let it slide.
Yeah.
I'm more of a caribou.
I'm just wondering why they didn't give her an afro.
That would have
She
been.
the only one. She got straight hair. I mean,
longer hair than everybody else.
you see how they wanted to hide it. But you're the Powerpuff Girls.
Right.
You gonna put a
Yeah,
black
with
girl
the
on
Afro
there,
puff.
put a black girl with an Afro puff.
Well,
Because I thought you meant because you know it's with 2 Afro puffs. Yeah, because you know that the shadow and it was like, guess who it is? I feel like if they had a puff in the shadow little picture, you'd have known that's a black girl.
No.
And then all the races would have came out and hated it before it came out. Because I can only imagine what the comment section is right now.
They would have said it was Colin Kaepernick.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
That's what they would have said.
Madania is so ridiculous.
We'll come back
I
to
could
that.
be
Oh, my
misquoted, but I
goodness.
believe it's voiced by a South African singer.
Actual black girl.
Yep.
I saw the
Yep.
picture of her.
Yep.
Mhm.
So,
Yes.
so shout out to that. That's what's going on out here.
Mm.
Malik,
The
you
freak.
What's going on?
What's
out
the
here,
leak?
man?
What's the leak?
On MP2 room?
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Is that
What?
true? Oh, wow. Oh, what does that mean? Would that be performances or would that be a
She cutting open
will I
frogs.
witness a seance? Is it going to be a ceremony? What's going to happen? Because I'm curious either way it goes. I'm thinking about it now. Okay, I think I'm going to go. I'm going to start getting some chicken feet and I'm going to head over there. I'm heading over there.
That's right. You gonna do that hoodoo?
Because I don't like show up empty-handed. You know?
Yeah. So bring oyster feet.
Bring oyster feet. Okay.
You sure? I bet you. Hey, don't doubt the hoodoo of the voodoo.
If an
man.
oyster has feet, don't eat it.
Shoot, if you
I don't
find an
know
oyster
what-
with feet, that's good luck. You got to put it in your pocket, never take it out.
Don't do that.
Shoot, that's what's going on out here. Mr. Bats,
Yes.
what else you got, man? What's going on out here?
Okay, man. You want something light or you want something heavy?
How you feel? I'm gonna let you.
All right, 13-year-old man told police he was held hostage and repeatedly sexually assaulted for 3 days by a woman he met online.
What?
Yeah. According to police, the 32-year-old man reported that he met an unknown woman on a dating website a week prior to meeting her in person last Friday. The man told police he was arguing with the woman on Saturday morning when the confrontation turned physical. The man says the woman held him hostage in his apartment for 3 days, reportedly sexually assaulting him multiple times during this time and threatening physical violence if he tried to leave. At some point, the man was able to call police, but the woman fled the scene before officers arrived.
What?
Authorities described the woman as standing about 5'2", weighing around 200 pounds with short black hair. She's driving a black 4-door Honda Civic. Yeah.
I can't tell if this is scary or sexy. So
Oh, God.
it was in his apartment. She held him captive in his apartment.
And raped him for 3 days.
She's 5'2",
That's
200
awful.
pounds. 5'2", 200 pounds.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
It's like a double standard. I know because this would not be funny if it was a woman. I
It's not
understand that.
funny.
It's,
No,
I
it's
can't.
not funny.
I can't
It's
help
really
it.
not.
It's funny to me, and I know
not
it's not. I
funny.
know
It's not
there's
funny.
nothing funny about sexual assault, but just something about the audacity and the preposterousness of hearing this story. This 32-year-old man telling police, "Oh my God, this 5'2" woman took me hostage and beating on me, and she taking my penis from me." Something about this has some comedy merits. That's all I'm saying.
Did
That's all
they
I'm
check
saying.
the local high schools to find her?
Whoa.
She 5'2". No, come on.
Whoa.
Now we sexualizing children.
Whoa.
Now we got young
No,
girls
I'm
being
saying
raped.
she
No.
could have been an English teacher. DC Paul, get the joke.
I feel like her being
Or
five. I feel like
science
her
teacher.
being 5'2", 200 pounds should be a PE teacher more than
Or
anything. She probably teach softball.
Man, she driving a black 4-door Honda Civic, y'all. So if some woman roll up, if we dating out, just a new horror story, you know, It Out, man. Well, she gonna be the new movie. Gonna be It with she. And if she come rolling up on you in a 4-door black Honda Civic, get to running.
Yeah, man.
She is out there.
I'm a bit terrified,
She is out there.
and I'm a bit aroused.
No, see that's.
You want some? I'm not good. What you saying, Jason?
I think it's scary. It goes both ways for me. I don't think it's funny.
It's not funny.
I mean,
It's not funny.
It's not funny.
It's
I
funny.
guess because I'm
Especially
a
because we
woman.
don't know what she was doing to him.
Right.
It ain't because Martin said taking his penis from him. He said he was sexually
He
assaulted.
didn't want it though.
So maybe even if it was that, but maybe it was other things she was doing to his
I
man
mean,
that
she
she did
could've
not
been,
want.
right.
And honestly, even if it was penile and he said no men no. So
If someone was taking your penis from you, that doesn't sound good.
So I've not taken it.
That's
from
what I
you.
said. That's what I'm
what
saying.
she look like though? What she look like?
Oh my goodness. You know,
The rest of the thigh.
You're problematic.
Let
You're
her cook for you and tie you up
and you are
and
toxic.
take your junk from you.
Listen,
You
Jay,
are toxic, problematic.
if this
thigh.
young lady looked like yourself, I would just say, okay, I'm okay.
That's not
What?
problematic. That's problematic. You can't say that.
You're beautiful.
You can't say that.
And I can
You
be a
can't say-
psychopath.
You can't say that.
I'm not,
She
though.
might take it from me and never give it back to you.
Exactly.
You don't know
Then
what
what?
don't think it's gonna be all enjoyable if you get
Looks
sexually
mean
assaulted if
nothing.
somebody's
It's still
attractive.
it's still rapist.
You good looking. You think somebody gonna want it? If you know what? I can't even see. When you flip it, it ain't so funny.
It ain't so funny.
Mm-hmm. So
Because
so
what
Jay
screwed up
Steele.
is like the 5th rape that's happened in the city in the past week. That's what's screwed up.
Wow.
It's not funny at all.
That's not
And that's what everything
That's
did.
not
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that goes.
Well, Lil Wayne out of the hospital, y'all.
All right.
Oh, I was gonna just.
I'm just lighting the mood, throwing it out there. Lil Wayne out the hospital.
Lighting the mood, man.
There you go, Jay
We
Steele.
all feel like we just sit toxic in the room. What you got, Jay Steele? What's going on? That shit.
Tonight there's a really cool event going on at the Hollywood called Pancakes and Booze.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah.
Pancakes and Booze is basically like a national art exhibition, but they also have a free pancake bar and different artists from all around the city. Photographers, bands, DJs. It's just an exhibition of art, and like I said, they have a free pancake bar and also a really cool bar.
Is that the Hollywood?
Yes, it's at the Hollywood
That
tonight.
sounds like a lot
Starts
of
at
fun.
9 p.m. and ends at 2 a.m. Tickets are $10 at the door.
Oh, dope. That's what's going on out here. Madania.
What's going on out here?
You tell me. I'm trying to find out. You know.
DJ Little Jodeci and Lord Chills
I know where
at
they at.
High Hole Lounge tonight.
Hold on.
With the Set the Flow weekly events, and every time I went, man, it's going down.
Yeah, man. DJ Jodeci, Lil Jodeci.
Yeah.
He went to
Lil
McLean with us, but talented dude is dope.
Yes.
There's so many good DJs in the city, man. People like he need a regular, ongoing gig so people can
And it's
like-
free.
And it's free, and we're trying to make the High Hole Lounge brown again. And Manny Fresh be there, don't he?
Yes, Manny Fresh pops up just about every other
Yeah,
day.
he'd be there.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that's what's going on out here. Malik,
The fruit?
you freak. What's going on out here, man? You gave a tour recently, huh? You gave several tours recently, huh? Your tour business been picking up. Oh, I do like Erica Falls. Yeah, she do that. Yo, that's what's up, man. That's what's going on out here. Mastermind, you got one for us? What's going on out here?
Oh, in St. Tammany.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fantastic. Okay, yeah, and
Saint Slamity.
then speaking of fest, that hamburger fest is happening in Crescent Park. Is that still? It ended today. Okay, what had happened out here? I didn't go to it, but it sounded like a good idea, didn't it? The
Yeah,
hamburger
it did.
fest?
I didn't go either. Don't feel bad, but I heard it was amazing.
I bet. That is color.
But there was one.
There was only one.
Just one.
I
It was
missed it
just
too. I missed it too, and I heard it was poorly organized. So,
It was a mess.
Yeah.
So hopefully this year.
I think they're expanding it
This year
year.
they're doing things differently. Yeah, man, I love this living in a city where the festival season is just so blowing everybody else's. It feels like, our festival season keeps going. Yeah, keep adding stuff.
I don't think we have a season. It's just we the festival
It's the
city.
festival city, right, man? They had a gun pump fest like a year or two ago. It was under the 610. Yep, under the 610 where the only Legion feels. And they were trying to sell.
They had them vapes.
They were trying to sell their handmade goods.
I can't with you.
And whatnot.
I think we should go over there next year and bring like little soap and toothbrushes for them and such. You know what I mean?
We could bring them some unicorn urine.
Some unicorn
so
urine.
they don't smell like regular urine. They just
Yeah.
smell like unicorn urine.
Yeah, definitely. That's gonna be the misbelievers on that.
We on it. That's because we have a community, and that's
Oh,
what's
dig.
going on out here.
Dig.
Batch, you got one for us?
You gotta get your people from the east, son.
Wait, don't.
Your people on the
We
east.
got class in the east.
Man, I'm just saying, apparently, bro, you ain't
Since when?
Right. Like, I mean, I usually kind of, hold y'all down because y'all so close to the 7th, you hear me? But, dog, like a 21-year-old man was arrested on accusations that he shot up another driver's back tires on Diamond Road following an argument between the two.
What? These are just accusations.
So apparently they was having an argument, back and forth, and then the one dude got tired of the other cat talking, so he drove off, and the other cat got behind him and started shooting on Diamond Road, started shooting up behind him and shot out his back tires.
But
And-
Diamond do be wide up. So
Right, like he thought he was on TV or something, on the movies or something. But yeah, off of a road rage, off of an argument, now he in jail. So shouts out to you, man. Charles Hayes.
Say his name.
Charles Hayes.
Say his name.
He's Beast.
Charles Hayes.
Free my dog. Free Charlie.
Oh no, huh?
$50,000 bond, man. I mean, that's why you gotta watch it. Everybody can't have no gun. I know that goes without saying, but that's what this. Every time you look at the news, you go like, man, why you got a gun?
If you be about pulling out the gun after road rage or after like a, even after throwing hands at somebody, you don't deserve a gun.
You don't need no gun.
And
then you gonna follow him in the car and shoot, bust from your car. Like, are you kidding me?
As he's driving away, you hit the back of his tires. Like, what are you doing with him? Anyway,
Too much New Jack
turn
City.
your gun into somebody else, yo.
Please.
Mastermind, can we play one song before we come back and then hit our last two segments? What you got queued up?
He's so sincere.
I love you, man. I love you, Mastermind. What you got? I thought you were gonna play. Okay, I like this one too.
Yeah, man.
Man, he got this song that be on the radio called "Go Through Your Phone" by PJ Morton. It's real short, but it's just get into that song. It's dope. Anyway, yo, this is New Orleans Girl, dedicated to Miss Ocean. We miss you. This is New Orleans Girl for you. Stay tuned to the Misbelief Radio Show. And don't get anything on you.
Except for urine from unicorns.
No, none of that.
It's a unicorn urine on you.
Oh my God.
We'll have a smoke. We can come back and do neck
Yeah, man.
and Sankofa.
Oh my God, it's so hot.
My ears are sweating.
Oh,
Right now,
Lord.
it's a source of air.
Man. They gonna have us naked in this.
It's hot.
It's hot.
Help us. Oh.
Beyonce
Look,
moment.
it's a Beyonce event. I'm surrounded by young girl. I love you, bro. Baby,
Oh, look at all these likes.
Hello.
Oh, all these
No,
likes.
you're my saving grace. You're everything I need to know. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can see your halo. I pray I can see your halo. Hey, baby blue halo. I can see your halo. Okay, I'm done, Brian. It's hot, y'all. We
Very
delirious.
good. Oh, all these likes and
hilarious.
comments. It was crazy.
What? What happened? I'm embarrassing myself.
You good. You good.
Oh, Lord.
You okay?
You're so crazy.
Uh-oh. Let's go see what's going on around here.
Unicorn piss. Unicorn piss.
Oh.
So fucking dope.
This is what happens when the heat gets crazy.
Put it in the hard box from the hard.
Unicorn piss, come on in. You
Wait, you know this? Unicorn, yeah. Name of the episode.
Unicorn urine.
Unicorn piss.
Unicorn piss.
I like this better.
You might sell the fuck out.
I think you may know.
Now I want to go to Rockaway party. I forgot all about it. Hey, what's going on? What is that? Oh man.
Okay, it could be like something like lemonade.
Do I want to go to Rockaway thing tonight?
What y'all doing tonight? Comment below. Give us some ideas.
I will figure it out. And
You want to say something? You want to put the camera on you?
Oh no, I don't.
Why not?
I'm okay. Where are you going if you can't go to the Rockaway? Where are you going?
Home.
Home.
I may check the Marie Laveau thing out.
What's the Marie Laveau thing?
You know, Madania used to be one of them dance scenes, like, used to be like this, flexing on them. You see?
Oh, okay.
You already know I had that in me, huh?
Not at all.
I'm in Mastermind. We used to dance together. Yeah.
Full talent.
But they already told y'all what's happening out there. We all like that. Okay.
Nah. I just got stuff in here that I can't leave alone.
Oh, I miss Ocean.
What? Can I send a message?
I'm gonna give her a message when I do this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about your crystal?
So, okay, we can't go over there. Come on, Jess. Come on, let's do something. What's going on? I don't know. You tell me. What's going on? How you been?
I've been good.
Yeah.
I've been busy.
You been busy?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you?
Watch out.
Stomp the Yard as an extra? One of the Stomp the Yards? I could have swore I saw you.
No, should I be?
I don't know.
Claim it?
No. If it's not on your,
me.
If it's not on your credits, don't.
Yeah. I have nothing to do with Stomp the Yard.
Okay, because I thought you
guys
were.
know that look like me?
Yeah, it was. It was like an extra. It's like, I don't know, you like gave somebody a top. Somebody looked just like you.
Oh, that wasn't me, baby. I ain't no
Okay,
extra.
I didn't know if you were. Oh, yeah,
I ain't no extra.
Because I don't do extra work. She speaks.
No, I speak.
Yeah.
Can you stomp the yard?
I actually can step, but I'm not doing it.
Oh.
Don't ask me because I'm not doing it.
Oh, was
Yes,
it?
I can.
Oh, was it? No, it wasn't meant. No, was it? Okay, one of those band movies?
I have never in my life done anything like that. No.
Okay, alright. I see who. Okay, he got this thing. I just walk. It's. Yeah.
It's hot.
Like, I just right. Yeah, it's like.
NCIS. I was a dead body in NCIS, y'all.
How was
A lot
that?
of people don't know that. I don't talk about it. When I was a dead body, I had my throat slit.
Oh my.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Alright, that's cool.
Yeah.
Are you auditioning?
I am auditioning. It's mainly for stuff that's in like North Carolina, South Carolina, Atlanta, a little bit here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I wish they need to make more movies in New Orleans and hire
They
people
do. They
in
got
the
more stuff
city.
coming here. They got more stuff coming here.
Yeah, so most definitely. Working. You know, I got too many jobs. Yeah, but
We be thugging.
getting the tours together. You know, photography. Working at Studio B. So we had a tour at Studio B just recently, which was cool because there's always the little kids. It's always good work with the kids.
Yeah, babies.
Yes.
What are you laughing at?
Yeah.
Man, I pray you never have to sit in this studio with the AC broken. Whoever you are, you're watching, you want to come on the Misbelief Radio Show, it's possible. Email us at TheMisbelief@gmail.com. If you're a local recording artist, send me music to TheMisbelief@gmail.com. We'll put you in a playlist. Hopefully when you come here, the AC will be working. Because it is a struggle. That fan over there, that fan in the window, it ain't doing shit.
Ain't shit ass fan.
Too much melanin in one room.
Too much.
To be comfortable.
Y'all ain't shit fans.
Recess. There's Quinn Hakeem Recess playing right now.
So,
Quinn Hakeem.
the people want to know, DC.
What they want to know?
Where were you last week?
I was in Mobile trying to be somebody. Remember? I didn't get lynched.
Allegedly?
Allegedly. I wish I was somewhere else.
There are many rumors about where you were. Did you hear them?
Yeah, I heard it. Funny episode, man.
Unicorn piss.
I was so happy to hear like what the radio show sounded like without me. Honestly, I was more than satisfied.
I'm glad he liked it.
Real funny. I know this song, the Quinn Hakeem Recess is longer than a normal song. under 2 minutes. Niggas. And we are back, y'all. We're back. Welcome back to the Misbelief Radio Show here on WBOK AM 1230. I'm your host, DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio, and I got a bunch of cool-ass people here in the studio with me. Who's this to my right side?
Yo, this is Malik of No NOLA Tours, giving a tour near you. What's happening?
Yeah, get one of his tours. He'll take you to the good spots and the good food spots. And who's this to my left?
That actor guy, Martin Batts.
Yes, indeed, Martin Batts. Who's that to your left?
It's Jay Steele, the Emblem of Unicorn.
Yes, she started Unicorn Piss. It's hers. It's hers. And who's that over in the booth? Who's that in Mastermind? And they're right next to you. Yo, so you just played Recess by Twin Hakeem on DJ Mastermind. And before that, what it was? Oh, right. New Orleans Girl. Yeah, that was dedicated to the one and only Unicorn herself. We hope to have you back here next week. I won't be here next week. I'm not telling you where I'm gonna be. I'm gonna let y'all guess again. Yes. I've been. I ain't gonna take a whole lot of gigs on Saturday nights from 7 to 9, but these two I couldn't pass up.
I feel a national DC Paul tour coming on. Maybe in 2018.
2018 is looking like a good year for me. It is. This here is another one of my favorite segments here on the Misbelief Radio Show, because my homie, ThatActorGuy, Martin Batts Bradford, the host of the Fly with Bats podcast, he be sitting next to me just boiling or bubbling on the inside, just because he be controlling himself and his words. I like to let him just go unbridled, unrestricted, not totally unrestricted, but as much as can be for this one little segment. It's called Dead Neck.
Yeah, man.
Mr. Batts.
Yes, sir.
ThatActorGuy.
Yes.
Who are you giving that neck to this week?
Well, as your doctor of economics, you know what I'm saying, I'm in this piece, and I just want to read a few quotes from a certain person. Police officer ordered me on the ground. As I laid on the ground, complying with his commands to not move, he placed a gun near my head and warned me that if I moved, he would blow my effing head off. Wow. Terrified and confused by what was taking place, a second officer came over and forcefully jammed his knee into my back, making it difficult for me to breathe. They then clenched the handcuffs on my wrist so that my fingers went numb. This was a letter from Michael Bennett from the Seattle Seahawks when he was accosted by some cops. He later went on to write, Bennett said that his life flashed before his eyes and that the officers ignored his pleas when asked what he did wrong. He went on to say that he was released without any legitimate justification for the incident. For those of you who have gotten swept under the hoopla, basically, Bennett is another person who's been taking a knee like Kaepernick, and this is what's happened to him. I guess, you get consequences apparently for your actions. Now, the reason why I'm bringing up this situation is, in the wake of this happening to, this is a prominent football player. He's rich, he's famous, he's one of those cats that they say racism and all these things, he's above it. Remember, he's gotten out of that. That's what they told LeBron James, right? When he had Inner written on his thing, they said, no, you're rich, you don't have to worry about these things. Yet we have this professional football player penning a letter describing what it was like when he was not a big-time rich superstar, but he was just a regular old inner still in a coop, as Kanye used to put. So I bring this to the forefront in the same week that we look at the resident neck receiver this week, Jason Whitlock, who had the nerve to drop a picture of, he was going to do this segment on his show, on Fox Sports 1, where it looked at the time like a white dude with an afro on his head, dressed like Colin Kaepernick, with the fist up in the sky, trying to clown Colin Kaepernick and everything he does. And we're going to give it to who it was. But it's just so sickening and sad that, dude, at this point, Jason Whitlock has made it part of his career to just bash Colin Kaepernick and everything he does. And I just wonder, like, dude, what is wrong with you? You like the worst kind of black person. Because if you even date back to the one that was telling Massa, like basically the house inner. That's what you are. You the house Ninny Hammer. We got to go back to that. You feel me? So when I see you like going out your way to destroy another black man who ain't doing nothing but positive stuff, what Cap doing? What Cap doing to get your hate? You hear me? He putting money behind. He putting his money where his mouth is. He putting his actions where his mouth is. He lost his job off of all this stuff. I'm trying to get, what is your issue? And then you look at the person who was actually dressed up. We thought it was a white dude. It wound up being Kid from Kid and Play. Kid from Kid and Play out here with Jason Whitlock rocking afros trying to clown Kaepernick. And I'm like, dude, you part of our black classic, you know me, come upbringing, feel me? I'm like, dude, so when you start seeing all these coons start lining up in a row, everyone line up in a row, you go to like the inner house party. What happened at the inner house party when he came back home and his dad found out he was their mastermind? You can tell me. He got school. What's another? He got his ass whipped. That's what happened to him. So you these coon types like Jason Whitlock, what's his real name? Christopher Reed, Chris Reed, whatever his kid. You gonna be kid forever. And right now you boy. You get that front, you get that side, you get that back. Cause ain't nothing worse. I expect certain white people to be racist. That's what they ignorant. But when you black and you know better, you got a black mama, you got a black daddy, you got a black grandma, grandpa. You around black people, Jason Whitlock. You ain't get on this show and all of a sudden you know, dude, you black, you trying to tear another person down, trying to stop things like what happened to Michael Bennett from happening. If you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing. I ain't got nothing but neck to say to you. So you get that neck. Nitty Hammer, mofo. I wish I could say more words.
Man, listen, you subscribe to the Fly with Bats podcast on iTunes and on flywithbats.podbean.com. He say all them words.
All of them.
He say all them words, man. But we got the FCC regulations.
No coons matter. Hashtag no coons matter.
Oh, I love that. That's, bro, that needs to be on a t-shirt.
Oh,
that's
okay.
T-shirt worthy. No coons matter. I love that one, man. That was that neck. Wipe your sweat off, man.
It's hot.
It's too hot for you to be in here, worked up, man.
You had a workout.
Ooh, yeah, you did have a workout. So we like to have a cool down after that workout. I was saying Sankofa sessions where we like to meditate and learn about something that came before us as millennials to shape us and make us who we are. So Malik, you're here by yourself this week.
Yeah. I really miss Oshun.
I do too, man. And it still smells like unicorn piss in here. So I mean, her spirit is in the room. What you got, Malik? We got 3 minutes. What you got?
So today's Sankofa session is Florence Evelyn Johnson Chester. Florence, she actually was born in Natchez, Mississippi, and she decided to come to New Orleans to further education. She was born on October the 4th, 1857. She later moved to New Orleans in 1875. She was actually a member of the first graduating class of Stray College, which merged with New Orleans University to become DU. So she's a graduate of Dillon University. She went on to have a distinguished career in education. She married Morris Chester, a civic and a political leader. Now, why you gotta say like I love Chester?
Morris Chester?
No, not Chester.
Really? Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it was important because she kept her educational career. And at that time, when you marry, even as a teacher, black women had to give up their teacher's job if they got married, because pretty much society said if you was married, you couldn't teach. Your job was being a wife and a mother. So most black women had to give up their job teaching if they were married. But she actually kept her job, and she was constantly moving up the ranks. Finally, she became a principal. She later ended with, she was one of the founding members of Hume Center, and Hume Center is still going on today. It's the first black daycare center in New Orleans. So she was one of the founders and charter members and the first president of Hume Center. She later died in June 15, 1944, and it just shows you the importance of a teacher and an educator and their impact on the community. So Miss Florence.
Miss Florence.
Not the Jefferson.
and she didn't marry Morris Chestnut like he thought. She almost did, though. Y'all, thanks for tuning in. It's been another episode of the Misbelief Radio Show, y'all. Thank y'all so much, all our millions and millions of listeners all around the globe. I'm DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio, Slim Hotep on Instagram. Who it says to my left?
This is that actor guy, Martin Bats Bradford. You can find me on all your social media platforms at Mr. Bats. Spell it Mr. Out.
Who else?
Jay Steele, keeping it real. Follow me on Instagram at Jesso Steele.
And who else?
Malik Bartholomew, No NOLA Tours, giving a tour near you.
And who else? And who else? Thank you so much, man. Shout out to our two awesome team members, Brian Eaglin and Miss Kalana Celeste. So Kalana got that hot heat for our playlist.
That strange.
So please keep that strange coming, y'all. Stay tuned. Catch us here next week. Same time, same place. We see y'all here, man. Thank you for tuning in to the Misbelief Radio Show. And don't get none on.
We love you, Oshun.
That's a unicorn piss.
So much, Oshun. She don't like that. She gonna feel special. Oh.
She gonna feel special.
She will. She had a baby shower right now because she like doing theme parties and things with kids. Come on, class.
Come on, baby.
Come on, Kalana. Oh, that's my kid Javon, 16 shots playing on the radio right now. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And thanks to my amazing cast of cool kids and creative characters and all my friends, including Miss Kalana Celeste. Yeah. Thank you so much. And then as always, thanks to the man. It's been an awesome episode. Hopefully you can see everybody like this. See the whole clique pan around the room a little bit just like this, yo. Thanks. Thank you so much for watching. And next week. Bye.
Okay, you guys stay there. Can I get a picture of y'all for the Instagram? Thank you.
In the video, Kalana's still working. You're still on live, Kalana.
Someone said we should do a misbelief kickback.
Bye, yo.